Man, I'm glad that I already ate because I lose my appetite. That dude made me not want to eat pizza for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm just thinking about a dude putting himself in the oven trying to cook himself with some pizza.
Angel Knot.
Salutations to the nations. What's good, Angel Knots? It's your boy Young Sinai. So you know we gotta get a Ninja Turtle video in. We ain't did one for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So this video is by the Turtle Nexus. The video is called Pizza Face, Too Gross for TV, TMNT History. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. This video is a tribute to David Arshosky. His work helped shape the weird, wonderful world of TMNT. Let's see, who is that? David Arshosky was an action figure concept artist who designed many of the toys for Playmates Toys 1988 action figure series. Until his death, he ran his own studio, Turtle Milk Studios, sells art zines full of his old TMNT action figure designs. All right, so rest in peace to him. Oh, wow, he just passed away this month. Or, you know, last month, depending on when you see this video.
He was one of the most outstanding and grotesque figures of the line. Perhaps because he was a human with undefined mutations, the character wasn't adapted into the cartoon until a much later iteration. But who was he? Was
That dude ugly.
he a mutant at all? And what was hidden under that hat? Join me today as I explore the psychotic chef himself, the original Pizza Face. The idea of the Turtles fighting a chef may sound a bit far-fetched, but earlier in the conception of the toy line, this would have been the norm. In the early stages of the toy line's development, John Handy pitched several potential villains with professions you could find in New York, like mechanics or bakers. The idea was later replaced with the concept of mutated animals. However, in 1989, the concept of a psychotic chef floated back into reality. The earliest known concept design of Pizza Face was made by Errol McCarthy. At this point, the working title for the character was Pizza the Hut, which was probably a nod to
That's pretty clever. That's pretty clever, I ain't gonna lie.
the Spaceballs character. While a little grotesque, this version of Pizza Face didn't seem too disgusting. The design
Are we looking at the same picture? Don't look too disgusting. Nah, he disgusting. I had to double check. I'm like, maybe my disgusting meter is off.
showed him dripping something that could have been sweat, ooze, mozzarella, or the result of a messy session in the kitchen.
Nah, it's pizza grease.
He also didn't have a mustache, just a stubble beard. What he did have was the use of pizzas as weapons. The action figure was originally designed with a spring-loaded right arm to fling his deadly pizzas, but that feature was later scrapped somewhere along the production line. It wasn't until it reached the hands of toy designer and sculptor David Arshosky from Anaglyph Studios that Pizza Face reached peak levels of gross details. Where to begin? He had stitches all around his left wrist, a sign that he had cut his hand off and later reattached it. Not far from there, his pinky was also cut off. As a hidden detail, the finger would have been sculpted into one of the pizzas, a detail that Playmates decided to remove, as they felt cannibalism was a little too much.
Yo, if you got a finger cut off, no disrespect to anybody who's lost any digits, but if you got a finger cut off, I'm sorry, you need to wear gloves in the kitchen. I'm cold.
Pizza chef.
Not HIPAA code. Not HIPAA. Not HIPAA. I think not HIPAA. HIPAA's medical. I'm gonna tell you the code that he violates. I'm gonna tell you.
Originally from, you guessed it, Pisa, Italy. And apart from that cleaver, he was packaged with a pizza box shield and 2 propelling pizzas. He was the Shredder's chef who, inspired by the chaotic working conditions of the Foot Clan, decided to become the most powerful pizza chef ever by zapping himself in his retro mutagen oven, hoping that the energy would bake him with badness. Unfortunately for him, the turtles were hungry, and when they went into his pizza parlor, they pulled him out of the oven. Half-baked, the chef swore revenge against the turtles for ruining his plans. Pizza Face possessed the power of the pizza pie, and from that moment on,
this dude's
half-baked, angry. Energy would bake him with ever. By zapping him, the Foot Clan decided to become the most powerful pizza chef ever by zapping himself in his retro mutagen oven, hoping that the energy would bake him with badness. Unfortunately for him, the turtles were hungry, and when they went into his pizza parlor, they pulled him out of the oven. Half-baked, the chef swore revenge against the turtles for ruining his plans.
This dude was trying to cook himself and then got a gripe with the turtles because he half-baked. Dog. I have so many problems with this. You're running a restaurant, okay? The turtles come in, they're hungry. First off, if the turtles come in, you know they finna order all pizza, okay? So they should be priority number one. Let's get that out of the way. Next, after you serve the turtles, then you can go back to cooking yourself, okay? Why hold a grudge?
Pizza Face possessed the power of the pizza pie, and from that moment on, he traveled from parlor to parlor, trying to turn the turtles into toppings. And he also delivered.
That's disgusting, man. This dude is gross. Yeah, he's too gross for TV.
The figure was released in 1990, alongside other releases like the Sewer Dragster and the Psycho Cycle. Pizza Face is one of those characters that was exclusive to the toy line, at least until Nickelodeon took over. He only appeared in a pinup illustration on the Sunday Color newspaper strip in April 1992 by Jim Lawson. As for that missing second head, David Arshosky made a limited run.
The FDA food code. There we go. The FDA food code. I was saying HIPAA. My bad.
Of resin castings of the unproduced mini-head, which he sold through his Turtle Milk Studios in 2019. The character was adapted into the 2012 cartoon, where he got a complete reimagining more in line with the original Pizza the Hut. This version was also given a first name, Antonio, of Antonio's Pizzarama fame. A Pizza Face with a similar design also debuted last year on the pages of TMNT Black, White, and Green, but that story wasn't attached to any canon. I will make a video about the Antonio version in the future. In conclusion, it isn't exactly clear whether the original Pizza Face was a mutant. Since his mutation was
he a mutant, look at him.
Interrupted, it would be safe to assume that something in him must have changed. What do you think of this character? Did you ever?
Yo, that was disgusting. I never want to see that again in my life. That just made me mad. Yo, that video was good. Go ahead and make sure that y'all check out the Turtle Nexus. Shout outs to them over there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was really good. That was really interesting. We're gonna have to check out some more of their videos. That was really gross though, man. I'm glad that I already ate because I'd lose my appetite. That dude made me not want to eat pizza for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm just thinking about a dude putting himself in the oven trying to cook himself with some pizza. Man, I am confused. This dude done Hansel and Gretel himself. Yo, but I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for rocking with me. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. I'm on my journey to 1,000 subs, yo. If you do subscribe, I am having a competition to try to win my Trim UI brick, okay? And you can see how to win that in the post in there. So I appreciate you guys. God bless and salutations to the nations. Peace.
Angel Knot.